What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pat Outdoors. Today we're going to be working on the TTR, but before we get started on that, I just want to give you guys an update on Project YZE. I got an email this morning from Electro Co stating that they're actually going to be shipping out my QS120 kit in the next few days. So I went ahead and ordered a battery for it from Amorge or Amorge, not really sure how to pronounce it. But I got a 40 amp hour battery for this thing with an amp BMS, so it should definitely put out. And I also got a 20 amp hour 72 volt battery for the TTR. So I ended up spending well over $2,000 today on the bikes because I actually ordered a QS120 kit also for the TTR. So I've got plenty of content coming for you guys in the next couple of weeks. If you are interested in keeping up with these projects, make sure you subscribe and turn your bell notification on so you don't miss a video. Let's get started. Just a quick refresher on the TTR-90 in case you missed the initial video. I got this bike from a friend. It was super beat up, barely running, smoking heavily. Ended up fully tearing it down, selling off the drivetrain for parts so we can recoup some of the funds so we can afford to do a full rebuild on it. Similar to what we do with these razors, but I'm going a little bit further with this one by installing a QS120 kit and a Fardriver controller. So this thing's certainly gonna have a little bit more power than those bikes. Maybe not as much as this, but it is definitely gonna be a quick pit bike built for off-road. So today I wanna focus on refinishing the frame, swing arm, and maybe reupholstering the seat so we can start focusing on getting this thing back together, prepping it for the motor kit. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. The drum brake setup on this bike's kind of a pain in the ass. I'm not very excited to put this wheel back on. It's a lot of extra steps to take it on and off the swing arm. And then the rear shock, I ended up having to cut it off. The bolt that goes through is completely seized to the bushing. So you see it's like fully fused in there. So ordered a brand new shock already. We're gonna give this thing a lift kit. What I'm gonna do now is take this original torn up seat cover and lay it on top of some marine vinyl, trace a template and cut it out. Then we're gonna set it on the seat base and stick it in place with this Super 77 adhesive spray. And then we're gonna fully secure the edges with some T50 6mm staples or 1/4 inch. That should be a very affordable, quick way to reupholster the seat. And here's how it ended up looking like from the bottom. And then on the top side, this is what it looks like. Looks so much cleaner versus this old worn out seat cover. Before we continue, I just want to remind you that if you are planning on doing any sort of spray painting at your house, I recommend you get a respirator that is designed for it to reduce the chances of you inhaling anything toxic. If you are interested in checking out any of the parts or supplies that we are using for today's project, I will leave everything linked in the description below. All right guys, well that is all I have energy for today. I'm gonna let the paint on the frame and all of these parts cure for a day or two before we start putting the bike back together. Hopefully my vinyl set, my extended rear shock, and all the rest of the parts come in the next couple days so we can start putting this bike back together and get it ready for the QS120 kit. I still can't believe that I got 2 QS motor kit powered bikes and 2 Amorge batteries coming in. Tell me how to pronounce that, comment below. But if you found today's video helpful in any way, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you like this kind of content, you want to keep up with some of my projects, consider subscribing to this channel. But this is going to be it for today. Thank you for watching.